Dollar, dollar, dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Got Nick Crowley yet again, man. We got YouTube's Fate Animal Rescue channels. This one goes out to all the animal lovers and C. She's this might make her tear up if she sees some brutality.
I seen this title. I said, okay.
I'm gonna just give you a warning.
I said they about to piss me off.
Watch your verbiage.
I can't say that.
YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
We'll see. We'll see.
They're about to tick me off.
if it's having to be censored, because that's why we gotta record stuff early, y'all. Like we be recording stuff like nowadays, 4 or 5 days before y'all even see it, because the way YouTube be coming for us, it get flat. Like we got a video that's been flat for a whole week and it's just sitting there. And it's still just pending, bro. Reason why y'all haven't seen it, because, you know, we just wait for YouTube.
Language. Anyway, but yes, this is going to upset me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's better.
But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
Man, y'all know we on the road to 300K. We need to get there by
the end of the year.
So we need everyone to hit that subscribe button, man. Like if y'all can get us there, bro, y'all just don't understand, man. We working on a lot for y'all behind the scenes. We just need y'all to help us out. The more subscribers, the more other people like want to join the fun, join the family, man. We a family.
We are.
So let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
As a platform, YouTube is home to an incredible amount of channels run by users who are desperate for fame, to the point that they would do just about anything to achieve it.
I may fail, but if I fail, I want to die trying.
A risky attempt at fame left aspiring YouTube star Pedro Ruiz III dead.
This is nothing new, of course, but every day I find it more and more shocking the lengths that people will go through just to gain internet clout. And today's example is one of the more disturbing. For starters, let's address something. The internet has long since had an animal abuse problem. So often, accounts will pop up showcasing vile and disgusting treatments of animals by users desperately in search of attention. This issue has always been rampant, and unfortunately it doesn't seem like it will ever stop, as new cases seemingly appear every week or so. But on YouTube, there's a similar issue happening right now, only it features a slight variation. It seems that on the platform, there are a variety of channels that are abusing animals, such as cats and dogs, just not in the way that we are used to. Instead, the videos paint these abusers to be heroes. It's a difficult phenomenon to explain, so let me just show you. To start our investigation, we're going to be taking a look at an account called KM Animal, a channel with just 2 posts, but that's all they needed to make a lasting impact. A video entitled "Boy Rescues Baby Puppy Was Bitten by Big Dog" was posted to YouTube on April 3rd, 2018. The caption is filled with broken English, but basically what they're saying is that they found this puppy who had a bite from a bigger dog that they couldn't find, and they rescued the puppy by giving it medicine. Now, I'm gonna censor most of this video because there is nothing more triggering to me than seeing a puppy in pain, but it basically shows a dog with what appears to be a bleeding cut near its neck. The dog is clearly in pain and totally terrified. But luckily, these kids stumbled upon it and were able to bring it out to safety. They rubbed some medicine on the dog, and just like that, it was back on its feet. There was even a follow-up video posted to the channel that showed the puppy being completely fine, without so much as a scar or even any sign of a wound for that matter. Honestly, this is some wholesome content. They saved this poor, adorable, helpless puppy. These kids are heroes. Is exactly what they wanted you to think. In the first video I showed you, people noticed that something was off with the puppy's supposed bite marks. The story was that a big dog had bit the young puppy, causing a severe injury. But there's something about this injury. Something isn't quite right. On the puppy, there is only one mark that looks more like a cut than anything. If he had truly been bitten, then wouldn't there have been injuries all over his body, given the fact that grown dogs typically have 42 teeth? So if a grown dog had...
I ain't know dogs had that many teeth. Did you?
They so little.
Yeah, well...
Well, our dog teeth little, but I mean, they just... They have more teeth.
That's crazy. Or does it differ between breeds? I don't know that part. But I'm gonna just take that. Damn, I never knew that.
But I was looking at the cut. And I was like, it looks strange. So that was like someone did it. Yeah.
Grown dogs typically have 42 teeth. So if a grown dog had really bitten this puppy with that much strength, then those other teeth surely would have caused damage too. So the possibility of this actually being a bite mark is all but impossible unless the dog literally only had one tooth. Plus, the wound very clearly isn't a puncture, and again, it looks more like a slice, which is inconsistent with a bite.
Also, the dog doesn't look like he looks like he's more afraid of them than afraid of another dog. He is afraid that they're gonna do something to him because it's like he's low-key trying to hide from them. That's what I'm picking up from it.
Bite mark as well. And something else wasn't adding up either. When looking at the update video, the young puppy was still a puppy, and it looked to be the same exact size. Yet the wound had healed over so much that it was unrecognizable. Large wounds on dogs like that would typically take as long as 6 weeks to heal if left open, and that's not including the months that it would take to fully scar over, and then the years it would take for that scar to become this unnoticeable. So all in all, the recovery time for the dog to look that good could have been years, and yet that dog was still a puppy. Now going a little further, this looks to be a Labrador, meaning that by just 3 months old, it would already be nearing 25 pounds, and by 6 months, it would be as high as 50. But this dog is just as small as it was before, making this update video all but impossible to be true. So what does this all mean? It means that everything here is clearly staged. Everything but the dog's wound. And since we already know that it couldn't have come from a dog like they said, it appears that these kids did the unthinkable. They took a perfectly healthy puppy, filmed it as footage to use for their update video, and then they took a sharp object, likely a knife, and cut the puppy on its chest. After the dog was injured, they placed it under a deck and pretended to rescue it, so that they could look like the heroes. That explains why the wound looked more like a cut, and it explains why they never found the actual dog who bit the puppy, because it didn't exist.
Damn.
Stabbing an innocent puppy to look cool on YouTube and acting like you're a hero, it's one of the most disgusting things that I've seen on the platform. Honestly, this makes me just lose so much faith in humanity. But I was at least happy to see that people were smart enough to see through this channel's lies. Only, this wasn't actually the case. See, there's some information that I haven't shared with you yet. This channel actually wasn't the original KM Animals. In fact, both of these videos were just re-uploads. Instead, the original KM Animals channel had amassed nearly 1 million subscribers by doing this very same practice, and it was universally loved. Every video was fake and put these animals' lives at risk.
Wow.
Yet even for the videos we just analyzed, The support was overwhelmingly positive, with it garnering millions of views, and nobody caught on for a very long time, until it was eventually exposed by YouTubers Pay Money Wubby and Everyday Stray. Once the truth had been revealed, the channel was shut down, with YouTube vowing to put an end to fake animal rescue content.
They do. Like, remember when we used to react to the, like, the moments of, like, dang, I have to dig. We haven't did it in so long. And it'd be like, the joints, like, literally used to cry off of them. What was downstairs?
Oh, like the
like humanity, like, like,
I forgot. Like, I'm trying to think
I forgot
of, like, the actual title.
So,
yeah, but yeah,
all those videos at one point got age restricted.
Were they all fake too?
Because of possibility of being fake videos, like Good Samaritan video,
Like,
YouTube, because it literally, like, it finesses the system until people start watching and like, oh, so there is hope for humanity, and more people start sharing it, more people start. So YouTube flagged those videos and said because they can be determined whether if it's real or fake, they removed it. Man. And so I was just,
and now that you think about it, like, thinking back now, I'm like, it could have been, like, don't know, like, it's still, like, touch me, because I'm like, if people are actually doing stuff like that,
people helping the homeless people and all that, and they were like,
people do things like that for content.
Yeah, that was like, those videos can be staged. We can't necessarily verify if this person was truly homeless, so we can't. And then people making so much money off of those type of videos for doing what? Nothing. You're not even doing anything. Or if you are giving something to the homeless or feeding the homeless, you probably spent what, $10-$20 on a video. Give them go to Little Caesars, and say, hey, we got 4 or 5 boxes of pizzas. Come get a slice.
Yeah, and then
you feeding the homeless, and then that's, you making $5,000 off a video.
True. And then I am also like, now I'm like, if you're gonna do it. You don't have to, like, record every single thing.
Yeah, but it was one of those, like, hope for humanity, like, good people doing good things, and, like, she used to, like, literally tear up from the joy. Because
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it was a possibility that was being fake.
But it is worth noting that KM Animals still has a YouTube channel that is functioning to this day called KM Daily, whose videos also deal with animals. Now, it doesn't appear that they're abusing them anymore, but it does rub me the wrong way that they're still able to post content and rack up hundreds of thousands of subscribers who likely have no idea about the horrible things they've done in the past. But I'll let you be the judge of that. The exposing of KM Animals was a huge deal in 2019. And with YouTube's response, one would imagine that it would be much harder to get away with on the platform today. But this doesn't seem to be the case, as in the past week I've been able to find a few channels that are concerning. Let's begin with Happy.
In that situation, how does a dog get that tangled?
I'm like, that was there. I was like,
that tangled in there.
Dog get that tangled up in? Come on.
Dog. This channel was brought to my attention by a Reddit post made by movie expert 786, who questioned how legitimate the channel really was. In looking into it, I see what they mean. Happy Dog has been actively posting on YouTube for just 10 months, but in that span, they've been able to amass 170,000 subscribers and 48 million views, with most of their videos receiving a high amount of praise. In the majority of their uploads, the people behind the camera will find a trapped or injured animal in seemingly an impossible situation. Situations that clearly wouldn't happen often in nature. And
that don't fucking make...
Yet they find a new one every single day, it seems like, as they've recently began uploading practically daily. Now, this alone could just be a coincidence, so let's take a look at some specific examples of these impossible situations. Starting with the video, rescue the puppy trapped in fishing net.
The net is from him so that he cannot run.
In this video, we see a dog tangled desperately in a red net, making it impossible for the puppy to move. That's when the camera cuts to a scene that shows us where the puppy was found. Just looking at this fort of chairs, it clearly seems staged, and something about it just doesn't sit right with me. See how...
So how would the dog be in the net up under a bunch of chairs, unable to move? How would you even find a dog as well if this was real? You wouldn't notice the dog underneath all those chairs. Y'all see he's a little irritated right now with the video. If you can't tell about it. Because sometimes some people be reaching. She just, it's with the facial expressions.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes y'all, like, come in and be like, oh, she mad or she angry. She's not. She just chilling. She just be chilling, relaxing. So it's just, she's not irritated.
And I always say I have a mean resting face, but I don't be angry. But I'm irritated now.
I honestly, me personally, not to interrupt you, but I be knowing when she irritated, when she mad. That's why I'm like, let me pause it because I know the subject matter. Yeah, she irritated and mad today.
I am irritated.
Because
like,
of the
if you
subject
said
matter.
it on this video, I'd be like, yes, indeed I am.
But majority of the time when y'all say it, she's not. So please stop referencing stuff like that. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, half of y'all be reaching anyway with stuff. Like, please stop.
Yeah. And my thing is also, y'all finding different dogs every single day, something. Like, these dogs, it's not something every day.
Not every day.
You know what I'm saying? Like a dog in his head stuck in a fence. Like, y'all are doing that.
And then most of the time, those be like random and a dog.
If it's like super random. But y'all, every day is something different for y'all to post content.
Why y'all being that abusive to animals? And then are y'all going to like a pound doing this and then taking the dog back? Because, like, say for instance, like our dog pound, you literally can go to the dog pound. It's not, is it? Yes, technically a dog pound, like a dog pound.
Yes, okay.
But you can go, you can play with the dog, you can take the dog away from the facility for about an hour. And then you can take the dog back. So say for instance, with a situation like that, somebody could take
it's a shelter.
A shelter. Let me say that. A shelter. You can take the dog away, keep the dog for about an hour, film some content, take the dog back. That's possibly the reason why they constantly keep having different dogs. Like, that's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now you keep making money off the animals. Like, that's crazy.
How tangled up this dog is? Every limb is wrapped. Even its neck is caught around it. And we know this puppy is completely immobilized, meaning that it couldn't have walked into this fort after it was already tangled. So that means that this net must have been inside of that little den, and the puppy would have had to climb in and get caught up in it inside of there. But in my opinion, that's not even possible. For any animal to get this hopelessly trapped, it would have had to have rolled around, tried to escape, and moved all over the place. It's a situation where the more you move, the more you trap yourself. You don't get this caught just by standing on the net or laying on it. It requires movement, and most importantly, space to get this stuck. Yet that den barely had enough room for the puppy to fit in. There is nowhere near enough room for this dog to have gotten this tangled in that small little space. And we already know he couldn't have crawled in afterwards. And there's more. When I watched the video back, I noticed that the thumbnail seemed strange. Because at no point of this video was the puppy ever in this position. Not once. And they supposedly showed the rescue from the moment they found the dog to the moment it was freed. So this shows us that this thumbnail was clearly staged, meaning that they had this dog tangled up off camera in the net, completely discrediting the idea that they had found it and immediately freed it. Now, with all this considered, I believe that this video is definitely a fake, and they put this puppy in a horrible situation just for views. And the content only gets more dangerous from here.
Wow.
In the video, Rescue Poor Puppy with his mouth tied up, they claim to have stumbled upon a dog who had a rock fallen on him, and who also had his mouth tied up. Now, a few concerns here. If the dog was covered by a rock, you wouldn't be able to see it, and if its mouth was tied up, you wouldn't be able to hear it from far away. So how again did they notice it? Also, you see them pulling the rock off of the dog, yet the camera shows the ditch that the puppy was found in earlier in the video, which made me realize, where did the rock fall from? The dog was in the middle of a wide ditch. Now, by the end of the video, they are clearly pretending that they have never seen this dog before by acting afraid of it. And so to try and help, they start smacking it? It's very disturbing and very dumb at the same time.
To get them to act out. Yo, I'm going to just give you a heads up. This video might get restricted just because of the shenanigans, hopefully.
Yeah.
Let me see something real quick. Let me check real quick. His video ain't restricted at all. So hopefully we can be able to upload this and y'all can be able to enjoy it, but...
Not enjoy it, but...
Well, yeah, not enjoy it, but... And the reason why you doing it is to get him to, like, you know what I'm saying? To respond the way you want him to respond. And to do the whole flipping it, because he wants to get that off of him so he can, you know... He's irritated by it.
Look at him. Look at his...
But that's not a dog that's been in pain. Because if the dog was truly in pain in its trap, the dog would have been whining for you to get it off. If it's been here for a while, he would have been whining. And because, you know, like when did I send you that video where the deer asking for help?
Yeah, I seen it. I already seen it, but you had sent it to me and I watched it.
Okay. Like it's situations like that. Like animals, when they have tried to escape for something and they are truly in desperate need of help, they won't attack. They literally allow you to help them.
Yeah.
If they won't help. Like one time when you went and got some water for the cat, that time, the cat literally allowed you to help him. He wasn't like, hey, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, go at you or you invading his space. He's like, okay, thank you. Yeah. Animals will say thank you if they are.
They know. They're smart. They're very intelligent. They know the difference. And if he's acting like this because he's already scared of you because you put this on him.
Yes.
Like, that's my favorite word. I ain't gonna say it no more. But don't make me mad.
Because after all, the dog's mouth is literally tied. So with all of this, I feel like this is another fake video where they actually put the rock on top of that dog and tied its mouth just for content. Now, one of the most obvious signs that this is all being fake is an upload from June 10th called Rescue Puppy from Snake Attack, Crying for Help. This video is very graphic, so I'll blur it, but it shows a puppy being attacked by a snake. In the beginning, the people behind the camera take 30 seconds to film the situation, with one questioning, what are we gonna do?
Oh, why would you? It shouldn't even take that long to want to rescue it. I wouldn't even be worried about the camera. I would be more worried about, hey, go into not survival mode, but protect mode.
Also, for me, I'm thinking different because now in my head I already feel like all your videos fake.
I'm saying if I was in their position, that's what I'm saying.
No, in their position, you made the position. You made this happen. Cause I'm already in my head. I'm thinking everything is fake.
No, I'm saying no. Let me explain. What I'm saying is, if I walked up on a dog and a dog is attacked by a snake, and I feel like I can save the dog, even if we're recording, I'm gonna go ahead hit the close out, and I'm finna go ahead and jump into
action.
I'm not finna wait 30 seconds and oh wow, look.
Making sure I get the right angles. Like don't.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and be like. Because you would be like, I gotta do something. You would have been like, I gotta do something. Yeah. And we would have been like, all right, let's figure it. Like, if I am waiting 30 seconds, I'm trying to figure it. Like,
put the camera down.
Try to look at the situation.
Help the dog.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Oh my God. So what we do now?
All the while, you can clearly see that the other person has a snake pole and could have easily helped the situation 30 seconds before. instead of just filming the dog literally being killed. So they prioritized getting a good shot and setting a good story to saving the dog's life, which shows us that at the very least, they valued their production quality over the dog's life in this situation. And I also want to briefly mention that this dog looks an awful lot like one of the puppies they had rescued a month previously.
Wow.
But this video is important for one specific reason. Out of the first 5 months of this channel, this was the first snake attack rescue that was uploaded. Which leads me to believe that this is a fairly rare thing, as if they had had these rescues before, we would have seen them. Now this video gained a staggering 4 million views, which is the first time that the channel had gotten close to this kind of viewership since its first month of existence. So in other words, this video kind of broke a dry spell on the channel, which tells us something, that these snake videos are good for views.
And what ended up happening?
It happened again.
It's gonna happen again. Like, you know how when we be watching some of these videos and I'll be like, it really doesn't matter whether or not the person hasn't did a video like that before. Like, especially these haunted areas. And people always come for me in the comments. They be like, well, it doesn't necessarily mean it's fake, because if you look at the previous videos, they never did it before. So now when they do it, it could be just something he stumbled up on, and now he never did it again. Or maybe now they got it because, no, like I always say, people try to find out what will make their channel jump, right? Every YouTuber does it. They play around, try to see, hey, what could spark with people's interest in the lane that I'm in.
Yeah.
They figured out a recipe with the snake. The snake gave them the views. Now, some people try the little stunt thing. Say, for instance, they typically get 5,000. The stunt video give them 200,000. They might be like, all right, it gave me more views, but it didn't give me the views I really want, so I might not do it again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But somebody who let that person get 2, 3, 4 million, they're going to do it again eventually. And it's going to eventually happen again in this situation. They were only getting 6,000. Now they're getting 4 mil.
Yeah.
They're going to do it again. They're going to eat off that. Now they figure out what's going to... So they finna seek. That's crazy. Sad and sick. Because, you know, what if the dog got bit by the snake? And y'all can control that part. Yeah. And the wound gets infected. Like, let's be real. Some people in this world, bro.
And so, interestingly enough, after that video went viral, all of a sudden they started rescuing more animals from these snakes. Clearly, this was something that wasn't common, as it had never happened in the channel's first 5 months. Yet since that video went viral, they've posted 13 other snake rescue videos in just 2 months. It's clear to me that they saw how well the first one did and continued staging these attacks so they could keep pulling views. And some of these videos are so clearly fake. Like this one, for example. The video shows a puppy being attacked by what they say is a king cobra. In it, the dog is dirty and has been bitten by the snake on its leg. Now, a king cobra bite can have enough venom to kill a full-grown elephant. So this puppy should not have survived long after this. Yet Happy Dog takes the puppy directly to the vet, gives it a shot, and miraculously it survives. So that alone is unlikely, as the dog wouldn't have survived for more than a few minutes. But also, I noticed something else. When the dog is being attacked, it is dirty and bleeding from its leg. Yet, by the time they reach the hospital, the dog is perfectly clean, and the injury is nowhere to be found. So much like KM Animal, it appears that this was filmed before the attack, and that the entire thing was staged. And if it truly was a king cobra, then it's likely that the puppy was killed while they were filming this video. And there are inconsistencies with all of these snake videos, leading me to believe that most of these dogs are dying or being severely injured during these staged scenes. Now I'm sure you guys get the point already, but if you're still on the fence, here's this. On August 13th, the channel posted a video of a cat being attacked by a snake in a tree. It's very graphic, so I won't show it all, but at one point we see this random kitten standing on the tree. Now this is significant because somehow, just 3 days later, the same exact kitten wound up stuck inside of a fence for them to rescue.
You see how they got the cat? Oh my. Yo.
I'm so ready for this video to be over.
You can tell for sure that it's the same kitten by the pattern on its back. What are the chances of that? Randomly seeing a cat at an animal rescue and then having to rescue that same kitten just a few days later. Again, this shows us that this channel seems to be fake, which makes these videos so concerning. Because I failed to mention that this channel also shows videos of dogs with broken legs thanks to supposed car accidents.
Wow.
And puppies caught in mouse traps, whose legs wound up mangled. Assuming that this channel is faking these videos, then this would mean that they are intentionally mangling these puppies for their content. And the fact that we've seen some of these dogs get bit by actual king cobras, then we already know that they are likely killing these dogs for content as well. Now, when I was investigating this channel, I happened to find a comment on one of their videos from an account named The Rescue Journey TV. And what I found on that channel was virtually a mirror image of the two that we've discussed so far.
Nah, that's dangerous as hell. You got all this shit. What if that shit just...
Yes. Baby.
My bad. All right, we got 5...
I'm ready to be done.
We got 5 minutes. You can get a step away if you need to.
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm not gonna get up and leave. No.
I'm just saying because I know how this is for you.
Yeah, so let's speed it along.
Except this one might be even more shameless. This channel has very similar red flags to Happy Dog, with one of the biggest being their obvious attempt to follow views. A year ago, one of their videos showed a kitten trapped in between the wheels of a truck, with the video gaining a staggering 11 million views. Now, just a few months after that, a similar video was posted that showed another kitten rescued from the tires, with a similar thumbnail, and this one got 31 million views.
31 million?
Much like the snakes on the Happy Dog channel, the people at Rescue Journey TV likely saw how well these rescues were doing and started doing them more to gain views. As in the following week, 2 more videos would be posted of the same exact type of rescue. It's pretty ridiculous to believe that this could happen 3 times in the span of 1 week, because in a lot of ways, it doesn't even make sense how these kittens would get stuck there in the first place. Also, I just want to quickly mention that the last 2 videos they did on this specific type of rescue severely underperformed, and interestingly enough, after those videos did so poorly, there hasn't been a similar rescue since. So it happened so often that they had 3 of the same rescue in 1 week. Yet since the views ran dry, there hasn't been another one in the past 7 months. Again, I feel like this all hints to the idea that this is staged in an attempt to chase views. I also want to add that each of the thumbnails that they used for these types of rescues were photoshopped, with them adding blood to make the video more clickable, further exploiting these situations for their own gain. But it gets worse, because when I said it was shameless, I meant it. Because this channel seems to be quote-unquote saving the same cats and dogs over and over again. For example, in one video, they find a kitten trapped in rubble. And then a week later, he finds another cat stuck in a tree. And if you pause the video and look a little closer, the cat has the same exact markings on its back. It's the same kitten. Much like the tactic that Happy Dogs used, except they do it over and over again. They use the same animals as props for their videos to act like they're saving them. And knowing these are staged is terrifying, as this channel features videos of dogs and kittens drowning and being crushed by rubble, meaning that they're likely putting these animals through all of that. And if you had any doubts that this channel is faked, Here's the kicker. Many of his videos start with this guy just casually farming, minding his own business. And miraculously, every single time, after just a few seconds, he happens to hear an animal in distress in the nearby area.
I swear, bro.
The stuff people do for views is just so disturbing to me.
Bro, we live in
disturbing, bro. Like, you're literally putting these animals through agony, pain, abuse, or worse, just for views. That's heartless.
We literally live in a time now where people don't care. It's not about substance of the content. It's not about any of that. It's solely about viewership. Like, nowadays, it's like, it's not even about the money, bro. It's literally about the views. We were just talking about it earlier. People don't care about, like, nothing. They are so soulless that they'll sell their souls to make sure they get the amount of followers or views that, you know, like, it's a lot of stuff we, like, if we were really chasing views and really cared about views, it's a lot of stuff we would have been stopped doing. But we enjoy the content. So that's what we doing what we enjoy. We do what we like. It doesn't matter about the views or not. Yeah, some videos gonna get views, some videos not gonna get views. It is what it is, bro. But it's about keeping your sanity, enjoying what
Staying true to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna just do something or like, I don't mind trying new stuff. Like,
yeah.
You know, whatever.
Like dipping dabbing something new.
If it's something that I'm like, I just can't get with, or, you know,
yeah.
I'm not going back to it. It's just what it is. But this is on a whole nother level.
Because we have did videos where we're like, all right, let's see. And then we did it. Like, we see other people have gotten hundreds of thousands of views. We do it. We like, I just don't get jiggy with it personally. And we don't do it again. And even if people...
we've done videos.
Or if people ask, hey, can y'all... I see y'all have done it before. We just don't respond because there's no need to. It's like going back and forth. It's just not something we want to do. Yeah. Because it wasn't interesting to us. And it was just, okay, I can't get jiggy with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't get down with the whole... Because then you end up with people like this. And back when we used to, like, it's still original crew, and a lot of people don't understand the part of being original to yourself, staying true to yourself. Mm-hmm. People, what's so original about, like, it's about being your original self. Be you. Everybody has their own originality, and it's the fact that you need to find what makes you original. Once you find that, you understand who you are in life. That's the whole meaning about original crew, because we want everyone, like... But people like this, they are soulless. Yeah. They are beyond heartless. They are soulless.
Yeah.
Like, this is sick, bro.
Like, how dumb do they think we are? And what are the odds that as soon as the camera turns on, an animal randomly starts crying out for help? Which also just so happens to be what your entire channel is centered around. Now, I go a little more in depth on this channel, but it seems like a lot of their commenters have already caught on to the scam.
But stop even going to the comment section and commenting. Stop going... Because y'all clicking on it and getting them views, and it throws it in the algorithm of people. Like, you gotta stop even that shit. Because y'all really, even going to a video, liking it and giving them 1 million likes, only helps the algorithm realize, all right, people want to watch because they got 1 million views, and it's gonna continue to push.
No matter what, even like commenting, if it's bad, good, whatever, it's the system don't care if it's bad, good. It's helping them. Oh, okay.
I'll just leave it at that. Both Happy Dog and The Rescue Journey TV are two of the most sickening channels that I've ever encountered. and somehow they are allowed to continue posting this content on YouTube. All the while, there are ads on virtually every single video. This is quite literally monetized animal abuse, and we've seen their willingness to chase views and put these animals in more and more extreme situations. So who knows what other types of abuse they'll put them through next. It's honestly horrifying to think that this will keep happening and keep getting worse and worse until hopefully they're eventually stopped. And these are far from the only channels out there like this. So for that reason, I'm going to keep investigating this in the future and trying to expose this issue, as this truly has no place on the platform.
Yeah, I know he got other videos speaking on this topic, but I doubt we do.
Yeah.
On some real spill, I doubt we even do the other videos. She ain't going for it.
Yeah, I done had enough.
Bruh, yeah, it's just something
I don't
has
even
to be
understand
done.
why they even able to even
Monetize.
Y'all flag people for the smallest things, but y'all allow stuff like this.
Bro, we get on some real spill, bro. Almost every video, like at least one video we upload a day, gets flagged. Almost every, like y'all don't even understand, bro. Literally, a video we can have, I can upload it and sit there for 2-3 days, and it's a meme video, just about memes, nothing but laughing. It gets flagged. It sit for 2 days. They review it. We make no money off of it, and then they're like, "Oh, it's okay. It's good." It's sat for 3 days. Nothing wrong with it. By the time it get ready to come out, that day it gets flagged, age restricted. We make nothing off of it, and then it comes out, which is crazy.
But y'all allow stuff like this.
And I get it. I understand that it's a system, but you gotta call a spade and realize your system is broken.
Facts. Very much so. But yeah, definitely not doing this.
I feel for them animals, bro.
Most definitely.
They don't deserve that at all, bro.
So cruel.
Damn. That's sad, man. Y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is we are. We out.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar.